Hey everyone, how are you? It is me, Dottie Mae. It is Saturday, January something, 2018, and it is 10:20 p.m. where I'm at. It's been a little bit since I did a video, hasn't it? I didn't do one last night because by the time I got home, people were home and I didn't want to do one. I don't like to do videos unless I'm the only one home. So yesterday was an okay day. I did go to the gym for about a half hour. I did 15 minutes on the bicycle, and then I did 10 minutes on the hydro massage bed. I didn't want to go to the gym, but I went because it was Friday, and I committed to go to the gym Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays being the cardio drumming class. And I don't mind that. I only went to one class so far and I loved it. It was fun. So yesterday I also, what else did I do? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I had a doctor's appointment and that went well. I broke down in tears a little bit, but not terribly bad. I went because I wanted to fill the doctor in on what was going on between me and Mr. Patrick. Let's see. My blood pressure was really good. It was 136/60, which I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't know what it would be. I didn't know if it would be up because of everything going on, but it was good. So that's good. She said that she was really proud of how I was doing considering everything I'm going through. And she was glad to hear that I was getting out and doing things and keeping busy and not isolating. What's the matter, Oakley? I'm sorry, you're too heavy for me to pick you up. Oakley's whining over there. It's okay. You're fine. You're fine. Sorry. Anyway, she's really proud of me. Excuse me. She told me to keep up with keeping busy. And I told her that I've made it to the gym 3 times a week, and I told her about the cardio drumming class, and she was happy to hear that too. And I also told her that I was looking into another bariatric surgery, so she knows that. And hopefully I can get in and get this whole surgery thing and actually get surgery before my insurance runs out. Sometimes these things take time, so I don't know. My insurance, I only have it through April 1st, and my first appointment with the surgeon is February 1st, so I really don't have a lot of time. So I guess we'll just have to see. As of April 1st, I have the option of, what do you call it? Brain fart. Anyway, I have the option of continuing the insurance, but it's like really expensive. Although it would just be for myself now, it wouldn't be for family because obviously I don't have to cover Mr. Patrick anymore because he's choosing to divorce me. So don't need to cover him anymore. And Kaylee's got her own, and Kara's looking into get her own now that she's full-time employed now too. Cobra insurance, that's what it is. So it's either have Cobra insurance, which is expensive, or look in the marketplace for something. So we'll see what happens when April 1st gets here. What else did I do? Last night I went to church to a different church, my brother's church, with my sister-in-law for something called Heart and Home. And that went all right. I did almost break down there too, because the topic that they covered was sin, and then they talked about how marriage breaking and divorce is sin and all this, and I was just like, this is not what I want to talk about. But yeah, but I'm not the one serving the papers and pushing this, so I am not the one that's sinning. But yeah, it affected me, that discussion last night. So, but it was nice. We had dinner there, somebody's homemade soup, cheesy broccoli, and a salad, and a roll, and I had some dessert. So that was nice. And then I came home, and Pat was already in bed, so that was fine. And then today, I went to breakfast at my church with a friend, and we talked. She's recently divorced, so we kind of talked about stuff, and that was nice. And then I went to weigh in at Weight Watchers, and I've gained like 1.5 pounds, which I'm not surprised because I haven't been eating well. And despite the exercise, if you're not eating well, you're not going to do well. And then I went to lunch with my aunt and uncle at a place called Hibachi Grill, which is a Chinese hibachi grill place. And that was fun. And I'm glad we could finally go. We had plans to go the past 2 weekends, but my uncle had gotten sick with the flu, so we couldn't go. So I'm glad we finally got to go. And then after that, what did I do? Drove around a little bit, stopped at the cemetery, and visited my dear friend, sister friend Heidi's grave. And then came home for a little while. And then I took myself to a movie tonight. I saw The Greatest Showman. That's not a bad movie. It's alright. I know somebody, a friend of mine, that went and seen it 3 times at the theater. Now, I don't think it was all that good. I would not pay 3 times to go see it at the theater. But it was a good show. And I just got home a little bit ago, and so here I am doing a video. I have not done any homework yet this week, and my assignments are due on Monday night, so I'll be working on it probably tomorrow and Monday. Oakley! What's up, girl? I wish you were lighter. I'd pick you up. Oh, Zena. Zena had a vet appointment yesterday. That's another thing I did yesterday, is took her to the vet so she could get her stitches out. She's got the stitches out, but she's still got to wear that cone of shame collar for another week because she had also gotten an injury on her ear, and they don't want to risk her reopening that injury on her ear. So, yeah, she's got to wear that cone for another week. And I had posted something on Facebook about her vet appointment, and when I got home from the vet appointment, I noticed that Aspen was gone, and nobody told me that they were taking Aspen, so I was a little upset. And on this post, at the end of the post about Zena, I put, got home to find Aspen gone, and that's all that I put. And so I had a few people say, did Pat take Aspen without telling you? And so it caused some Facebook drama, and people are like, he shouldn't have taken her without telling you, and da-da-da-da-da. And then, come to find out, hey, take it easy there, Missy. Come to find out, he took her over to female friends of his to see how she does with their dogs for the weekend. for them, because Aspen is the dog that he's going to take. And when he goes on bus trips for the weekend, he wants them to dog sit. And so, anyway, that's where he took her. And he wasn't going to tell me and tell me where he took her. And he didn't tell me he took her at all. I came home to find her gone. And so, yeah. So I had some friends of mine posting and whatnot. And then the girl, the daughter that's dog sitting, posted and said, I'm going to take real good care of her, and he's not doing anything wrong, and blah, blah. And she's a teenager. And so I commented back and just said, he didn't tell me he was taking her, and that's wrong. And that's all I said. And I didn't start the comments. They did. And then her mom commented and said, she's a very good dog sitter. She'll take great care of her. And, and then, of course, I responded with, I don't doubt that, but he needs to remember that she's still my dog, too, and I'm going to worry about her. He should have told me what his plan was, and he didn't, and that's wrong. So I was upset. And so, initially, I didn't know where he took her, and I texted him and said, you should have told me you were taking her. And where is she? And he didn't want to tell me. I'm not going to tell you because I don't need you giving him shit on Facebook. And I'm like, I'm not that kind of person, and I'm not. I wouldn't. And I said, you're lucky I didn't report her missing or stolen. And he said, my name's on the papers too. You can't. And I said, and that's why, and I said, yeah, my name's on the papers too, which means I have a right to know where she is. So he ended up telling me, and of course I had to say, well, I wondered if there was something going on between you and her. And of course he said, I'm not arguing with you about this right now. So, of course, I've got my uncle, and I've got another friend, well, a friend that was actually Pat's friend first that went to high school with him. Last night she messaged me and she says, I asked Pat if he was sure about wanting divorce, and he said yes, and so I think there's something going on that you don't know about. So she's convinced he's having an affair. My uncle thinks he's got another woman on the side. So I'm just like, I don't know. Just because he's sure of what he wants doesn't mean he's having an affair, but who knows? He tells me there's nobody else but him. Just him and himself that wants this, so. But yet, when I asked him if he wanted a divorce, he said, I don't know. So he lied to me then. So who knows? Who knows what the truth is? I don't even know if I want to know, because if I find out that he is seeing someone else and this is all because of that, I would be so much more angry. And to know that my dog is with a girlfriend would just piss me the frick off. And really, he didn't need to take her somewhere for the weekend. I could be watching that dog just fine. He could wait till the divorce is final for him to do shit like that. So, it's just stupid. Sorry. I'm upset. I could have my dog right now. But no, he took her. And I'm being nice about it. I didn't throw any kind of hissy fits. I just got upset that he didn't tell me, because really that should have been a decision made between the two of us, and it wasn't. He just took her and took her over there. So that was wrong. Oh, and I had an appointment with a lawyer on Thursday. That went all right, but it's expensive. It's an $1,800 retainer and $220 an hour. And yeah, I already talked about that. I don't know. I have people telling me to get a lawyer. I have my uncle telling me. I have my aunt telling me. I have friends telling me. And then I have Pat telling me he doesn't want lawyers involved. And I have my aunt And my uncle's saying, yeah, he doesn't want lawyers involved because he's afraid you're going to get spousal support. And so I don't know what to do. You know, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. And the only place I have that money is in my 401k. And then I have some people saying, don't cash out your 401k. And then I have other people saying, I don't think you'll get penalized if you've lost your job. Which, if that's the case, then, you know, maybe there wouldn't be a big deal if I cashed it out. You know, so I got to look into these things. I got so much to do. And I am up over 15 minutes. I got to let you guys go. Peace and love. And I will maybe talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll see. If you've stuck around through this whole video, bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.